I like to get out of the office, handicapping all day, looking at numbers, staring at the computer screen, come outside, be with nature a little bit. Hopefully we'll see a dolphin swim by while we're recording this. But if you guys want to be proficient at betting, you've got to put the work in. Now, the NFL, one of the most difficult markets to beat because it is so liquid, meaning there's a lot of input coming into that market. The market becomes very tight. Point spreads, totals are really hard to beat in the NFL. Now, one place you can get an advantage is if you are proficient at figuring out what the line should be when there's an injury in the game. Now, this is live or pregame, so more often than not, the quarterback is the one who's going to change the line the most. But the market, you can take advantage of the market in injuries at other positions because they don't necessarily move the line for those injuries. Now, just because a player is injured doesn't mean that you're going to just automatically take the other team. Sometimes they're moving the line more than it should move for that injury. For instance, this year, the Green Bay when Jordan Love was out, they overvalued the differential between Love and the backup. And because of that, you were taking advantage of Green Bay being underpriced in the market. Now you've got to determine, I would start by looking at every single team and their backup quarterback. That's going to be the most obvious and the one that oftentimes you'll see the biggest differential on what the line should be and what you think and what the market thinks the line should be. And you can often find some pretty good prices. What we're looking to do is just find where the market is off. That's what we're doing when we're betting. We're not just automatically betting against the backup quarterback. Oftentimes we're going to be betting with the backup quarterback. Now, other positions are going to move the line as well, or not move the line enough. You'll see running backs, wide receivers won't really move the line all that much, but in certain situations, they probably should. Offensive linemen, if just the right guard is out, probably not that big of a difference in the game, but if the right guard and the right tackle are both out, maybe that changes things as well. You've got to put in the homework. You've got to see what you think the point differential is between the starters and the backups and really study each game every week and look at injuries closely. That is where you can gain an edge on the market. Check out the Better Thinking podcast, especially the one coming up with Ed Miller. He gets into a lot more detail on this, and I think it's going to help your sports betting quite a bit.